Let's talk a little
Let's
bit
talk about
about
Culver's.
Culver's.
So Culver's is one of the things we're very thankful for. They provided me a job for the last couple of years. Every time you go to Culver's, the people there are awesome. You get greeted with a smile. You're thanked for coming. Thanked for your order. You get great food. It's Black Friday. If you want to go score some good deals on food, burgers, desserts, whatever it may be, go get your money's worth. Go get some good food. Head down to Culver's. And then Culver's flavors of the day today, actually. We got some good ones. So out in Lincolnshire, we got pumpkin pecan, which is very festive, of course. We got chocolate volcano and BG for those who like more chocolatey desserts. Then we got espresso toffee bar, something in the middle out in Northbrook.
Wow.
So some very high quality flavors today. If you can head out to Culver's, score some deals between shopping, maybe.
Of course.
Always a good idea.
And who's our chosen or frozen players this week? Drop something in the comments if you got someone that you want to nominate. But lead us off. Who's chosen?
So my chosen player for the last few weeks is CJ Stroud.
The MVP candidate.
CJ Stroud has been on a tear. I don't know why he's been on a tear. I don't understand how. He couldn't beat Michigan, but he is destroying everyone in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, since our last chosen or frozen episode, he's led 2 comebacks.
He's got some 5'8" dude just running around killing everyone. Looking like the best receiver in the league, the next Tyreek Hill. And he shreds every defense. It's unbelievable. The Texans are hot. They look good. They have a big game against the Jags coming up. And I think he's going to continue his run. So CJ Stroud's my chosen player.
I think he's chosen for sure. I picked 2 because one of them is the boring pick, who I think is the obvious pick. We already said he's the Turkey Day champ, but Deron Bland for the Cowboys.
Fair. I mean, you can't go wrong with Deron Bland right now.
They lose Trayvon Diggs in like week 3, week 2.
Yeah, and this guy steps up.
We think the Cowboys secondary is going to be toast for the rest of the season. We said, how are they going to guard A.J. Brown? How are they going to guard all these other guys? And suddenly this dude steps in. He's broken the NFL record for pick sixes by week 12.
He's ridiculous.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 5 house calls this year. And Jim Nance is losing his mind over there when
Jim Nance is going crazy.
He gets the pick. He goes, "Oh my God, it's going to be an NFL record if he can take it back." And he makes the 2 guys with, "Oh my goodness, that's insanity."
That was peak Commanders when he takes a dodge and he just collided.
Oh yeah, you just had to know it was going to happen.
It had to happen against the Commanders.
It had to.
That was so fitting.
So I would say Deron Bland. Stroud we've talked about a couple times lately. I think he definitely could be the chosen one, but given that we chose a Texan during one of the previous chosen frozens, Nico Collins, I got to say Deron has to be the main pick here. But my backup, in case that was too easy of a pick, I'm going to go Kyle Hamilton. He's balling out in his second season.
Yeah.
It's been 10 games, 11 games for the Ravens. I don't know if they've had their bye yet. He already has as many tackles as he had all of last season, as many sacks, as many forced fumbles. He has 2 interceptions this year. He's got more passes defended. He's balling out.
He's a 6'4", 220 safety. He's a tank.
And to think about how they started that game out against, was it against the Bengals or the week before?
They played the Bengals last week.
It might have been the week before against the Browns. Yeah, it was against Deshaun Watson. Literally like the first play of the game, pick 6, Kyle Hamilton. He's a force of nature. I still don't know why everyone passed on him for so long in the draft 2 years ago.
Well, because he's a safety. You don't take a safety with a top.
Well, he was really high up on people's list and just kept falling. He went all the way down to 14.
I don't think he fell to 14. I think he got drafted appropriately at 14.
I'm going to disagree with that. He was supposed to be a top 5 pick. He was a top 5 blue chip prospect. And all these teams pass him. Finally the Ravens scooped him at 14. It's worked out perfectly for them. So that's my chosen nominee.
Fair.
Give me a frozen nominee.
My frozen one might be boring, but I wanted to kind of go against CJ Stroud. I picked Bryce Young. He averages 168 yards passing a game. He's been lower than that the last few games. They've won 1 game by 2 against the Texans, which that was a weird game to be honest. He's just bad. I don't understand it. The Panthers' whole offense is abysmal. They don't move the ball. They don't score. Like, even the Bears, they couldn't score on the Bears. They didn't score an offensive touchdown against the Bears when they played a couple weeks ago. It's awful.
We agreed too much on the last time we were on the show. I'm going to disagree with you there. You look when they had the Bears game, they showed this little graphic of the last 4 or 5 quarterbacks drafted first overall. Bryce Young was 1-6 or 1-7 when they played us. Trevor Lawrence started horrible. They got the first overall pick the very next year, and they did not do very well.
Yeah, but Joe
Burrow, got injured his first season, but he didn't start out that hot. And you got other guys. I can't remember who else was on the list.
Okay, okay.
But none of the recent first overall pick quarterbacks have started out very well. And I mean, I don't think you can give up on him that early. He ain't frozen just yet. The whole offense has been abysmal.
Okay, first off, Joe Burrow was insane his rookie year. He had like 3 500-yard passing games in his first 6 games.
No, that was not his rookie year. That was next season.
No, that was his rookie year. We'll look at it later. I would bet money on that. He definitely did. He had like
next season when he broke out against the Ravens.
No, when he broke out his rookie year, he was good his rookie year. He had like a bunch of 300-yard games, and then he got hurt after.
300? Oh, what happened to 500-yard games?
No. Oh, I meant to say 300. No, he didn't have a 500-yard games rookie year. That's too far. That's what I meant.
There was another quarterback.
No, also, frozen is about who's frozen right now, and Bryce is frozen right now. Because with Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow and all these other quarterbacks, we saw these wow plays, these big crazy plays in between all the mess. Bryce has had what wow plays has Bryce Young made? He's had a few nice drives, I guess, but they just don't score. It's not like they're not losing these games 2017. They're losing these games 30-3, 30-7.
I cannot it's just agree with you here. The frozen player is about who is like stuck in their slump and not getting out. Bryce Young
is stuck right now, and I did not see him getting out.
Stuck in a slump. He's not been performing well, but he's not going to be stuck there. He's going to crack through the ice. I mean, this guy is one of the most talented guys I've seen in college ball. There's no reason for me to think that he won't be improving soon. I don't think he's done and down for.
I don't think he's improved. I don't think this year anything drastic is going to happen. I mean, their team's awful.
Not this year.
Yeah. So what are we talking about? So someone can be frozen for the next. They have to be frozen for the next 7 years to be on this segment. What are we talking about?
Give me a break.
Who's your frozen player?
Well, like Mac Jones was frozen a few weeks ago. I don't see him ever even. He might never start another game.
If Mac Jones goes to a new team, he could totally be a capable quarterback.
Oh, excuse me. Mac Jones is garbage.
Yeah, right now he's garbage. Right now, Bryce Young is garbage too.
If you put Mac Jones on another team, he's doing just what he's doing on the Patriots.
And if you put Bryce Young on another team, what do you think he's doing? He's not
playing better than he is right now because the Panthers are terrible.
Yeah, the Patriots are terrible. What are you? What is this?
Bryce Young has talent, and Mac Jones has shown time and time again that he does not. That he will throw it 10 yards underthrown right into my hands playing safety. I mean, this guy is horrible. Mac Jones is absolutely valid to be frozen. Bryce Young
is also
absolutely can be a playmaker. If you put Bryce Young on another
team
right
now, what plays
now,
has Bryce Young made though with the Panthers?
Not
many.
I don't
know if he's made any. He's got 9 touchdown passes in 10 games.
I cannot say he's stuck down in this slump.
He's not frozen for eternity. He's not frozen for eternity, but I think he's frozen for the next couple weeks.
All right. Well,
anyways, who's your frozen player that's frozen for eternity?
My frozen player who is frozen for eternity. He's a young guy, second season, but I don't think I think he might never get a starting job.
Is it Kenny Pickett?
It is not. It is not a quarterback this week.
Okay.
I went Dameon Pierce. He showed some burst last year. He showed some capability.
Mm-hmm.
This year, he has 4 games of 30 to 40 rushing yards in the 30s. 4 games. His other games, he's had 46 rushing yards, 66, and 81. And then he missed the last 1.5 games to injury.
That's fair. They're also playing with a new system, new quarterback. They didn't expect CJ Stroud.
Well, CJ Stroud is amazing. So but
they don't run the ball as much as they did previous years. Like last year,
they've been running the ball plenty. They just have his yards per carry has been pitiful. And the thing is, they have Pierce out. Singletary comes in, and suddenly Singletary's had back-to-back 100-yard games. So clearly, the offensive line is not the problem. And
that's a good pick.
I don't see Dameon Pierce getting the starting job back ever. I think I made a dumb mistake of not starting Singletary in fantasy last week, which was
reliving
stupid.
On his
but
past drama.
I'm honestly thinking like Pierce comes back. I don't think he's going to make it. He might get 5 or 6 carries. I don't think he's ever getting the starting role back. Will Singletary be the guy in Houston for years to come? Probably not. But I don't think Pierce will be. I think they maybe get a guy like Jalen Wright from Tennessee who's got a faster top speed this season than anyone in the entire NFL.
Yeah, and last time,
got to shout out my Tennessee boys.
Velus Jones is pretty fast in college.
Oh yeah, for sure. But Jalen Wright, perfect fit for the Texans. But pair him with CJ Stroud, they got a tandem for years to come.
Anyway, thanks for watching Neutral Zone Reaction with Brady Hannon and Jules Bergman. Make sure to catch our other videos and live streams on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, and Audible.
We hope you enjoyed and can't wait to talk football with you next time.